Hello, my little mathematicians. Today, I'm going to help you get started on homework number 8, applying center and variability. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on numbers 1 and 2 with you. So you're going to use this data up here in order to answer these questions. And they want you to first of all find the median. So remember, when you're finding the median, what do you have to do? You have to cross off to find the middle number, but before you do that, you have to list them in order from least to greatest. So make sure you actually look up here. You're doing class 1 first, okay? And the first smallest number I see is 11, so let's cross that off. My next one I see is 14. Next number I see is a 15. And cross them off as you go so you don't miss any. And then after that, the next biggest one is a 21, a 25, then 26, 28 is the next one, and then 30 and another 30. So I'm going to write each of those twice. I know it seems silly, but I would always double check. You have 10 numbers, so double check you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers. Because if you didn't write them all down, you automatically now will miss it. So always double check you get them all down before you start crossing off. And then I go like beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end to find that middle number. But this time it's not a singular number in the middle, so I'm going to have to look between these two numbers. Some can just look at it and see what lies between there. If you can't, you find the average of those by adding them together and then dividing by how many numbers there are. There are two numbers in the middle that I'm finding the average of, so add those together. 21 and 25 make 46. Divide those by 2 and you get 23. So the median of class 1 is 23. Okay, you're going to do the same thing for class 2 and 3. All right, but I'm going to skip to number 2 to get started with you. Now you want to find the IQR of each class. So remember, to find the IQR, you have to take the upper quartile minus the smaller quartile. So if I focus on the upper quartile first, the 25 is actually part of the upper quartile. So when I cross off from the beginning, end, I get a upper quartile of 28. And then to find the lower quartile, or quartile 1, that's the bottom half. Remember, 21 is included in the bottom half. I'm going to cross off from the beginning, end, and that median of the lower half is 15. And then the IQR is the range of that upper minus lower half. So it's what's the range between the upper middle half and the lower middle half. And when you subtract those, you get a range of 13. So that's the IQR for class 1. And then you're going to do the same thing for class 2 and 3. So first you need to find the median of those classes and then, again, cross off to find the lower and upper quartile. Okay, for questions 3 and 4, they're describing how the results differ. So you're talking about how spread out your data is, and look at things like all your overall values, how close are they to the mean? What's your IQR, or the range of the whole set? And that can let you see like who's really different, how far spread out your data set is, and whatnot. And then finally, for question 5, when it wants you to make a box and whisker plot, don't forget those 5 values you need. You need the minimum and maximum. That's your beginning and end. Okay. And then you need the median, of course, and then your quartile 1 and your quartile 3. And those are your 5 data points. When you have your 5 dots, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wherever they are on the number line, I connect the ends first, okay, like that. And then I draw a box around that center point and then draw a line down. And then you can easily see that's the median, that's your minimum, that's your maximum. Here's your lower and upper quartile. But of course, you're going to find those values from up here, and then you're going to plot it on here. And again, you're looking at the info from class 1 to create that box plot. All right, my little mathematicians, hopefully you're getting better and better at applying the centers and variability.